Hey brother, this is Steve with Good Guys to Great Men. How you doing? Thanks for coming today. Tomorrow I'm going to go see the movie The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. I heard it's a violent movie, but I heard it's beautiful because it's shot in an area like this with mountains and snow, and it's all natural light. There's no artificial light or high-tech wizardry going on. And so today you get to see shadow on this side and light on this side. I'm not trying to be high-techy today, but I do want to give you a message that I think is really important. It's about your future. The article that goes with this video is called, "She Said I Was an Amazing Man. Why Didn't My Wife Think That?" When you read the article, you see an article about Paul, a story about Paul. It's not his real name, of course, but Paul is you, or one of you. Actually, maybe you reading this right now or watching this video. Paul's story is about a man who didn't know what to do with the problems in his marriage. He wasn't sure how to win her back. He wasn't sure what to do with the confusion and the fear and the ambiguity and inconsistency of his wife who loved him, then didn't, wanted to stay, wanted to come back. It was just many years of difficulty, not knowing what to do. In the end, Paul's story ended very well. It ended very differently than he had planned. But the thing that I knew is that he was going to be okay. See, I have a crystal ball. I have a crystal ball, and if you would trust me for a minute, I can tell you that if you're willing to dig deep, if you're willing to do the work that Paul did, if you're willing to venture off into the unknown and explore some things about yourself, about women, about life, about confidence, about vulnerability, about fear, you will become a different man who has many opportunities. Paul had a lot of doors that opened for him as he went through his struggles with his wife and eventually a divorce. And in the story, it talked about a door that opened to dating. And in this case, Paul was opening doors to different women. He was hoping for a long time he would open a door and it would be his ex-wife wanting to come back. And of course, that's still a possibility. But what happened was he met an incredibly beautiful, strong, independent, smart, powerful woman who's a lawyer from the Air Force, right? She could probably scare off any man, but she can't scare off Paul. They went to dinner and they had a great time. She texted him that he was an amazing man. He's going, wow, my wife never told me that. They set up another date. They had a great time. They stayed till closing time, just losing all track of time, not knowing where it went. They had to get kicked out of the restaurant. She texted him back, "I've never met anyone like you." Later, he was at her place and they're talking on the couch and she's gushing like she's never gushed before, being a strong, independent female, right? She wasn't used to opening up this way, but she said, "You let me be a woman. You make me feel comfortable. I feel vulnerable with you and I like that. I can't believe I've met a man like you." Now, wouldn't it be great to hear your wife or girlfriend say those words to you? The truth is, sometimes we get into a relationship with a woman to where we're not being the kind of man who gets those comments from women. We're not being the strong, independent, confident, self-loving, self-respecting man who comes across as wanting and desiring women and enjoying them and loving them, but not actually needing them to love us back, not needing them to approve of us and make us feel like we're good people. Because what Paul did was go through enough work to understand that the source of his well-being and the source of his greatness comes from within himself first. It's a spiritual confidence of knowing what you deserve, where you're going, and why you have the power to do it. That's the crystal ball. I can tell you that story is true for you. I don't know how your life is going to go, but I do know if you want to do the work, your life is going to go great. I had another guy tell me the other day about conversations at work he's having with his business partners, that he's never been able to say the things he's saying and he's getting the results and outcomes he never thought he would get because his confidence and his non-negotiable standards for what he believes and wants are becoming clear for him. Now, in Paul's story, it ended up really nice. He doesn't know where it's going to go, but he has his own crystal ball now. He doesn't know where with this woman the next 20 years will end up, but he knows there will be many doors that open in his life. She may be with him or she may not be, but that's not the measure of his well-being anymore. And that's what I want to offer you. I want to offer you the chance to have the type of opportunity, the connection with other men, the connection with someone like me to try to unravel the feelings that you may have that you're not good enough, that you're not attractive enough, you're not desirable enough, or you're not confident enough to be the kind of man that women say, wow, you are an amazing man. But you are, and it's inside you. It's always been inside you. I went a long time through my marriage in 28 years of not knowing this. And part of my story is finally having somebody show me the crystal ball that I now have to be able to show you that your future can be unbelievably awesome if you want it to be. The kind of men who work with me are the ones who have already crossed the point of believing they're victims. They've crossed the point of blaming other people in the world for not having what they want. The kind of men who work with me are the guys who have decided that I'm moving forward. I don't need therapy. I don't need to unravel my childhood. What I want is what Paul has. What I want is that feeling of being so confident and calm and deliberate and pleased with myself that the world is attracted to me, not just women. So if you'd like that, I would like that. I'd love to have a conversation with you. I'd like to have a discovery call. These things go from an hour to an hour and a half and we dive deep. It's a conversation. It's not a sales pitch. This is Steve Horseman with Good Guys to Great Men signing off. Hey, I'll do a movie review for The Revenant next week when I do my next video and let you know how it goes. Thanks for coming today. Go to goodguystogreatmen.com. Check out my blog, my videos. Send me an email. I am here all the time. I had a guy tell me the other day, geez, I didn't expect you to answer me within a half a day. I thought it would be weeks before you responded to me. That's not how I roll. My value to you is being here for you when you need me. So send me an email. Let me respond. Let me show you what it feels like to have somebody care about you maybe more than you do right now. Thanks a bunch. Have a great weekend. Take care, bud. Bye.